Right, Friday, 13th September 2024. You joined me in Budapest, left sunny beach this morning, lovely wake up time at 6:30. Caught a flight, arrived in Budapest about 11. Went for some brunch, so met some guy on the plane, tennis player. We just got chatting, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I used to play tennis, so we just had a big chat, one little chat with him. And then he was transiting through Budapest, like, oh, let's go for some brunch. So went for some brunch, and then I basically just sat in the reception. Unfortunately, been blessed by some really poor weather here. It's cold, like I'm in a jacket now, and I'm quite cold. Shorts on, because I'm meant to be, on holiday. Ill prepared, I think we just caught a bad week of weather. So the next four days I'm here, it's basically going to be intermittent rain. So basically just chilled in reception for like 2-3 hours, just slept, and then when I got to my room, slept again for like another 3 hours. 3-4 hours. And now ventured out, it's about 8 PM now. So I'm gonna get some dinner, but I don't know what I'm gonna get done. The whole point of coming to Budapest was to basically party. They do like a spa party, and I've wanted to for years. A spa party on Saturday night, but it's just too cold. Like, it is too cold. Just caught a bad week of weather. Next week is glorious. And funny enough, the Tuesday that I leave to go to Prague on Tuesday is absolutely fantastic. So that is very frustrating. I've got to make do with what it is. So plan is just gonna get some dinner now, probably walk around the city, and then I think I'm gonna head back. I'm not in a partying mood, I don't think. Just can't be arsed, like, just cannot be arsed. And then I'm going to tomorrow see where the window is. Basically, it's just gonna be weather windows where I'm gonna be able to go out and do stuff. So I'm just basically gonna maximise those. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm a bit hesitant to going out as well, because I'm just gonna leave it tomorrow. I'm already ruined because I went to bed at like, couldn't sleep last night, because obviously early get up. My wake up time's been a bit all over the place this last week, so that's kind of a bit of a summary of where we're up to. Excited to be back in Budapest. 8 years since I was last here. I came here in 2016 with mates in uni. I think like 14 of us. Had a really good time. So looking forward to having a venture around and yeah, actually ticking off some spots and actually putting it on YouTube, because obviously I don't have any kind of memories from that time. So yeah, look forward to it. Look forward to showing you the rest of Budapest over the next 4 days. So, catch you in a bit. Right, dinner done. This place, Mia Valentina Italian Kitchen. Really nice. So, long story short, I came here 8 years ago, like I said, and me and my mates from uni, we went to a restaurant, and food was really good. The service was rubbish. But went back today, service fantastic, food as good as it was 8 years ago. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. If I do ever come back to Budapest, I will be going there. Long wait for one of my favourite Italians ever. Right, I'm gonna head back towards my hostel. I'm gonna try and get a chimney cake as well. So chimney cake is like a type of Bulgarian dessert. See if I can acquire a chimney cake. And then head back to hostel. I'll probably head out for a bit, see what it's like, I think. So yeah, feel a bit more perky. So let's go and head out and see what's kind of the night I've staying in Budapest. It's just cold, though, that's the only thing. It's making me not want to venture out, it's making me want to wrap up. Just speaking to one of my mates and we were saying it's a bit annoying. Obviously the main reason I came here was to do the spa party. But so is life, you don't get what you want sometimes. Yeah, very frustrating, but just means I have to come back in the future. Anyway, gonna head and find a chimney cake. Morning, Saturday, first day in Budapest. So, same back to last night. I think you saw me eating a chimney roll. I couldn't really film, I was just too busy, and I just worried about possessions, etc. So, couldn't really film properly, and trying to hold a chimney roll and the camera in one in the hand or the other was just a bit difficult. So, I didn't film, unfortunately. However, thoughts on the chimney roll are just nice, but it just need a bit of filling. Like the ones that I'm used to, I've had before, they've got like ice cream or cream inside. Whereas this one was just a chimney roll. And it was nice, but towards the end it was just like, it's just a bit sickly. So I'm good, there we go. So I'm gonna try and have a look into the upper far one with a bit of ice cream and like over there. Not there, because I want to find a good one, a good one. Do you much, I've just had a walk around the area. So around the area is called, there's like a bar called Simple Kurtzer, and it's like a ruin bar. See a ruin bar. So yeah, and then headed back and just chilled really. Just, yeah, not on the mood for partying, isn't it? There's a place called the Hive Hostel, right? And they claim it's a party hostel, right? But to me, there's a difference between a party hostel, and a hostel that has a club basically in the middle of the hostel. And unfortunately this one has a club in the middle of the hostel, so it was just basically loud music till 4 AM. It's ridiculous. And what I found interesting was when you actually sign the term and conditions when you arrive at the hostel, they say you can't ask for a refund if you say it's due to noise. Now, to me there's a difference, right? Like I said, there's a difference between being in a party hostel and obviously expecting it to be noisy, etc., and then having a club in the hostel. So I'm not very happy, because a bit frustrating. Like, I expect it to be noisy, but not where you could literally hear the words of music until 4 AM. You can literally hear people screaming all night and shouting and screaming to the music. I think it's a bit of false advertising, but hey ho. So I'm knackered, I'm absolutely shattered. It's like 12:30 now, just ventured out, gonna get some breakfast, and basically got a weather window about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to kind of explore. So I want to try and utilise it. Just gonna nip and get some breakfast from Aldi, and then I'm probably gonna head that way towards the river and walk over the river. So that is my plan for the next hour and a half, and then we'll just see what the weather's saying. But it's basically severe weather conditions, which is not ideal. Right, anyway, that's a bit of a roundup. On another point as well, I don't know, I just feel like Budapest has built up over the last 8 years. I remember when I came here the first time, it was like, I don't know, it was just, I think that was the first time in Eastern Europe, the first time I came from memory, like kind of like an adult, and I was here when I was like 21, 22. I remember thinking like, it seems not that developed, it seems quite a poor city, but going back this time, it's like, I don't know, from memory, it just seems to really pushed on and really developed, so it's really nice to see, and I am very impressed by it, really, really impressed. Could this be a city that I return to frequently, like a Barcelona, like an Amsterdam? I'm not sure, but it's nice, you know, very impressed. Anyway, need to cross that road, catch you in a bit, but yeah, first impressions of Budapest this time is very impressed. Right, let's go get some breakfast. Plan is, I want to walk across this bridge, which I've already done, and then I'm going to walk down there, across the bridge, around the Hungarian Park building, which you can just see the top of, where the train is. And then we'll evaluate the weather and evaluate the situation, and then decide what I do next after that. At the minute it looks okay. Like I said, I've got until it's about 12:30 now, I've got to about 2 o'clock. So I'll try and take advantage if I can. So let's cross the road and head north towards the Hungarian Park building. I stumbled on these stairs. There's like a statue at the top here, so I'm gonna go and have a wander up. It gives like a really nice view of Budapest behind me. So, gonna go with these steps, let's go have a look. It's the top, but it's all, this is the citadel, so that's showing the monk bit, I missed that thing, but it's all got a fence around it, so that's the citadel behind me. Gives a nice view of the city, but you can't actually see it. I can see it through the branches, which is not that close, which is a bit annoying. Very frustrating. Anyway, back down we go. Over the ridge now, so we've done our little loop. You can't see the castle. You can't see the parliament because it's blocked. But that was a nice walk. I want to go up the hill. It's like a cable car, but it says it's meant to rain in the next 15 to 20 minutes. If I get stuck over there, it's just going to be not ideal, so I want to head back. I'm going to head back anyway, back to the hostel, I think, because it just looks ominous. I'm putting my faith in Google Weather here. If Google Weather doesn't start raining, if it doesn't start raining, I'm not going to be happy with Google Weather, but yeah, going to roll with it. Just go for it from there, I think. I don't really want to take the risk, because yeah, if I get stuck over there, it's going to be a nightmare getting back. So I want to head back towards the hostel. Grab a decaf, I think. See what's going on. Hey, 15th, rainy again. It's just grim. There's no other way of describing it, it's just grim. It was fine, but I slept in late because basically, as I said to you yesterday, the hostel is a nightmare. It's just too noisy. And then a guy decided he was going to put an alarm on at 5 AM. So we're all a bit tired. I'm a bit tired. I got up late, I've not done anything. Came out, just got breakfast from Lidl, standard. Protein shake, croissant. And I was just weighing up what to do. Yeah. There's a girl over there who doesn't want to be in the video. It's called Jasmine. Anyway, plan for today is no idea. You wait for the rain to stop, take from there. So it's meant to stop in about an hour to an hour and a half, around 3, half 3. So after that, we're gonna probably venture somewhere. We go similar area to what was yesterday. This place called Fisherman's Bastion, Buadpest Castle. I've been there before, but I can't really remember it. So gonna head there, I think. But for the meantime, I don't know what we're gonna do. Go out to hostel, might sit in the coffee shop, may just stay here for an hour and a half. That could be an option. We're just outside this church. So yeah, that's kind of the plan moving forward. And then this evening I'm meeting some guys from Sunny Beach, going for dinner at the Italian I went to on Friday night, the Mia Valentina. It was very good, so I'm gonna go meet them as they're here for the night. So that's a rough plan for today. I think is hopefully the weather just like eases off, because I came for sun and I'm just getting rained on. So yeah, that's a bit of a summary. Last night went to Simple Kurtzer. It's really interesting. It's like loads of different rooms. It's like 5 or 6, 7 different bars, loads of different rooms. Really cool. Probably one of the best top 5 bars I've ever been to. Because it's like you go in and it's like it just opens out. It doesn't look like much, but there's loads of different bars and things like that. So definitely worth a visit. You're here. Then went to a place called Tiki Bar. I went there 8 years ago and I didn't realise. So when I got there last night, I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. So it does like really cool cocktails. So that was really nice. Went with 2 girls for the hostel, and that was it. So and that was kind of a summary of last night, and then just came home about some half 12ish, and that was it. So that's summary. Let's crack on with our day. Not sure what's going to happen because of the rain. I'll catch you guys in a minute later. We are at Berlin? Wrong city. Buadpest Central Market. And most things are shut, which is not ideal. I'll show you. So apparently Jasmine was saying that she came yesterday, it was really busy. It was open, but unfortunately it was a Sunday, everything is shut. So yeah, bit of a shame. Looks alright though. I suppose the D's wanting to spend a rainy afternoon. You know, gonna go upstairs, I think. So we've been chilling in Starbucks for about an hour and a bit. Jasmine's now left to go back to the hostel. I'm just walking down the banks of the river Danube. So I was over there yesterday, and obviously I was at the Citadel yesterday as well, which you just see behind me. It's still very cold, but the rain stopped. And I'm just going to keep walking on the river. There's a place called Fisherman's Bastion and Buadpest Castle. So I was there yesterday, but didn't film. And then made the decision to abandon because, but I think the rain, according to my forecast, is going to hold off for the next few hours, couple of hours. So I'm going to head there now and make my way up it, take in the scenery. So that's kind of like the agenda. Walking along the river, the Danube River, and yeah, heading towards the Fisherman's Bastion and Buadpest Castle. So we'll see you there shortly. But I'll be honest, very unpleasant. I hate going on about it because it's just like it brings a dampen on the vlog, but it's just not pleasant at the minute. Really, just that expectation versus reality. Expect to be nice and sunny, catching the last bit of the European summer. Instead, I'm getting European autumn. Not ideal, but we try to roll with it. I think I said to a couple of mates back home, was like, I want to come back here because there's so much I've not done because of the weather. Like, there's a few parties I want to go to, etc. So also they do festival Seagate, which is really good. So that's on my agenda for the future. Roll with it. What can you do? This is, you know, I've had some really good trips in my time, and this unfortunately isn't one of the better ones, solely because of the weather. And obviously the weather takes a, you know, it's obviously quite important. Anyway, I will catch you guys at Fisherman's Bastion / Buadpest Castle. Join me here. This is like the entrance to the Buadpest Castle, and this is the Buadpest funicular. Basically takes you from like the ground level up to the top of the castle, and the castle's here. It's a festival going, I'm not too sure. Buadpest Boar Festival, sponsored by Spa. Oh, it's a wine festival, so I don't think that's of interest to me. But the views behind it are fantastic. Where's you at now? So that's the funicular. Let me turn you around. Further on from the castle is this area. The castle's like down there. I basically walked up the hill. So this whole area is called like the Buadpest Castle area. It's all fantastic architecture. I'm just going to turn you around. just like incredible detail. And then over there, that's what we come for. That is the Fisherman's Bastion. It's like a bit of a lookout point here in Budapest. I'm gonna have a quick Google and hopefully give you a bit of better explanation of what it is. So give me 2 seconds. This Bastion, which is behind me. Oh, is that? I want to turn around so I can keep walking. It's basically a lovely lookout tower's decorative fortification. The Fisherman's Bastion were built in the 19th century to serve as a lookout tower for the best panoramic views in Budapest. So yeah, it's basically fortification. It's probably the best way of describing it. Sick views, you know, really good. Just really busy, that's the only downside, really busy. Even for a cold summer's day. You see all the people just hovering around taking photos. View's sick, like, especially the Parliament building. I'm just walking down steps now, so not smashing it. But the Parliament building is like, it's just incredible, like it's just stands out, it's just imposing. I'll turn you around now. I know you've seen it, but it just even now it just looks impressive. Class, absolutely class. I forgot how like amazing it looks. And so I'm gonna head back towards the hostel, I think. It'll take about half an hour to walk back. And yeah, it's been a good afternoon, all things considered. Ticked off on a few bits, and then I've got a few bits to sort of tick off tomorrow, and then we're done and dusted, I think. Just there's a lot of nice scenery here. Really lots of nice scenery. Party scene's obviously decent, but yeah. Right, let's head back. Catch you guys probably in a bit. Right, how we doing? Final full day here in Budapest, and I've changed hostels, so I'm here. Turn you around. I'm not gonna walk around. There's me. Hello. So basically, I've changed hostels because the Hive hostel basically plays music until last night I think it was 3 AM. So basically, I've not slept properly in like 4 days, and it's 5 nights, Saturday, Sunday night. I've basically not slept properly like 3 nights, and I'm struggling. I just had enough. I just wanted a quality night's sleep. Like having a nightclub in your hostel, like it sounds like a great idea, but when you can hear the music all night, it's just not ideal. So basically, booked this hotel room or private room in a hostel. So this is Wombat City Hostel. It's only like a 3-minute walk from my old hostel. Stayed at Wombats before in London. Decent kind of hostel. So yeah, I just need to change. I think it's the first time or second time I've ever had to change hostel. I think the first time was maybe in Australia where there was like a mouldy banana in the lockers. I think that's the one. And this is the second time. Like, the hostel's fine enough. Like, it's pretty decent, very social. Like pretty social. Decent rooftop bar. Got a good energy about it, but it's just too loud. I think it's the sort of place where like if you come in Friday to Sunday, a couple of nights, I think it's actually okay because like you meet a good group and you have a good time. But I just couldn't do 4 nights. It's just absolutely killed me. I'm shattered. I've been on the decafs again today, which is not ideal, as you guys know. Trying to avoid coffee. If it is decaf or non-decaf, I just try and avoid it. 3rd day in a row I've had a decaf. So I'm not a happy boy, but I'm in this private room now. I'm really I'm glad I've done it. I was to and fro last night. I think last night I just couldn't sleep all night. So I really just don't feel great today. And I was to and fro last night about doing it. I think this one I just did it. I was like, no, I can't do it. So I'm here. Again, weather in Budapest is playing up again today. So looked in the hostel most of the day, did a bit of work, obviously moved from the old hostel to here. That's kind of overdone and obviously done a bit of work. So now I'm going to venture out to Parliament buildings, just going to have a look at that, and I think I'm going to call it there really. Yeah, going to call it there. Sometimes I really want to do. I might go Parliament buildings and Andresi Street. So Andresi Street is like a famous street here in Budapest, and it's where basically there's loads of nice shops. There's also a bar on Andresi Street called Bar 360, which is a rooftop bar, but I'm not going to go tonight. It's just not the right weather for it, which is really unfortunate because it's a really nice rooftop bar. I've been before, it's absolutely fantastic. So it is a shame. However, I think I want to try and get an early night and yeah, just have a kind of chill day really, and just not do much. Not that I've done much the rest of the whole trip. Yeah, that's the plan for this next couple of hours. It's 4 o'clock now, so I'm going to just go and get like a sandwich or something to tie me over, and then kind of make my walk all the way down to the Parliament buildings. If you ever get a chance to be in Budapest, make sure you walk around the city at night. The city's beautiful at night. Again, unfortunately, it's been so cold and rainy and wet that I haven't managed to do it, but the way the Parliament buildings light up and the city lights up, it's absolutely beautiful. And also, if you get a chance to go up to the Bastion and try and view it from in the evening time when the sun sets, it's meant to be beautiful, but again, haven't been able to do that this trip, unfortunately. I'm in Budapest, which hopefully won't be too long, probably next summer or summer after, just do a weekend to just kind of tick off the boat party and tick off the spa party and tick off those little bits. Right, what's going on? It is now Tuesday. I'm actually in Prague now. So left Budapest this afternoon, got a flight from Budapest to Prague and arrived at Prague an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. So I just need to kind of complete the Budapest vlog. I didn't do anything yesterday. Didn't end up going out anywhere because it was just raining. It was raining all the day. And then annoyingly today when I left, it was nice and sunny. Yeah, didn't do anything, which is very, very frustrating. I think I'm going to kind of round up, I need to kind of round up Budapest vlog here, so I just want to kind of round it up. Disappointing really, it's mainly the weather, the weather's let me down massively. I love Budapest, great city, want to go back, do a few more bits, parties, spa party, boat party, etc. Night out's decent there as well. The Ruin Bar's one of my favourite set of bars I've ever been to. Went up here, Budapest, great place, need to go back, but disappointing trip and disappointing kind of few days just solely because of the weather really. There's nothing else to kind of say. So, gonna round this up here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed what I've been able to film. It's not been great. Yeah, not my best work, but this trip has not been great. I'll catch you guys in Prague, which will be the next video. Catch you in a bit.